start the recording. There we go.
So today we were gonna kind of connect the relationship that you have with yourself to self-care and the health comes along also, which Hala has some pointers for you guys to some routines that she's recommending. So on my side, understanding the inner relationship that we have to ourselves are important to attract the same kind of, you know, with people with the same energy to our life. And the self-care is part of it because it's part of self-love. So the self-care part is important in the morning and night. So Holly is going to talk to you guys about a little bit of at the evening routine.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining us. And those of you who are catching the replay afterwards, really, really grateful for each one of you and taking time out of your busy day to take care of you and be with us. So let me go ahead in the chat or in the comments on the Facebook, go ahead and let us know where are you coming from and what really grabbed your interest to join us about love and health, right? The last week we talked about the morning, the action plans for morning, how important it is to start with that because then it starts your day. So for the evening, it is so important actually to disattach from the electromagnetic that releases a lot of blue lights, not only from the computer, but also any light. I know a friend of mine that puts candles in a little lantern and they carry it, and then they have, like with the kids and the husband, it's an evening, an hour before bed, sometimes 2 hours, they turn off all the lights and they have the calming effect of candles to just wind down and disattach. As much as we're all busy and we want to constantly be on our computer or on our cell phone, so that's one thing that she does. Or there's other options as well. There's
Such a beautiful, yeah, I never heard of that. Such a beautiful routine that they have. I Yeah, I love that. I usually have candles like during the day and at night also, but I never thought about turning off all the lights and just sit down with, oh, I'm gonna try it tonight.
It's so funny because my husband is so funny because I get so like in the rabbit hole in the computer and he comes and he turns off the lights and I'm like, oh, it's that time. So he turns off all the lights and sometimes he goes, at least put these on to protect yourself from the blue light. So what do you guys do? Tell us, what do you guys do at night? Do you guys wind down in any way, or go ahead and engage with us? Let us know what are some of the things that you do. Thank you. So that was one of the shares that I wanted to do about how important that is. And another thing, do you have another thing that is really good for the relationship with themselves and self-care, Coach L, you want to share?
I don't know. We share the mirror work that, of course, is Louise Hay's. I learned from her many years ago when I read her book, and it's all about when you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and look into your eyes and tell yourself that I love you. A lot of people have a hard time doing that, which I worked with, and it takes them sometimes few weeks to get to that root of why they can't tell themselves that I love you. And when they open themselves up and understand the reason and they go deep, then it becomes much easier to really and invite love back to their heart by just looking at themselves. And that's the first step to having a great relationship with others, is to have that relationship, a loving relationship with yourself. So that would be something that I do. I do it every morning. So,
You could do
and
it at night, actually, before bed. I love that idea. I do it in the morning too, but Now, how about like while you're brushing your teeth, like before that, looking in the mirror and just look at yourself and say, I love you. Mwah! I love you. For those of you who are driving or are not watching, previously I was putting my glasses and that's why we were laughing. I have the blue glasses. I mean, to protect you from the blue light. Um, but yeah, that is excellent. I'm going to practice it in the evening too. I usually do it in the morning and I even have it like this is Louise Hayes Samira. I practice it because thank you. I'm
Mm.
gonna do it at night. That's a great pointer. So and the another one I'll share because these live shows are just like 10 to 20, 10 to 15 minutes. Uh, so I'll share one more that is also important. And then the rest, we can always invite them to join us in our master class. I mean, that we're going to have starting March 8th. And then they can get the whole printout of the morning routine and the evening routine and the
Yes.
gifts you're offering.
Yeah, so we are having a master class, offering a master class about relationship and health and how they're connected to each other on March 8th. The time will we will send out on the emails and on Facebook which time of the day it's going to be and the link to the how to get in inside the Zoom for that. And it's probably a 60-minute or a 90-minute class that we're going to talk about individually relationships, and it starts with the relationship with yourself and then the health part, and it would be love to for you to come and ask us questions at the end. And we're going to continue our live on Facebook on a weekly basis every Friday. And also, if you have any questions for these sessions, please let us know. And so, how you want to share the second
Yeah,
routine for
yes,
life?
I'm gonna share the second and also about the master class. I'm excited for all the gifts that we're gonna give them too. So I just shared that. So um join us and I'm super excited actually. It's going to be my first one and it's our first one working together. And just want to share with you guys also something great that how we met and as I say, you get so aligned. It was such an alignment that I love to share with you guys how we came together. And our moms were buddies hanging out and we had no clue. So we ended up meeting on networking. So I think that is really interesting how the universe aligns, just exactly how the health and relationship is so in a combination, it works together because without any of those, there won't be any of us. So the second one I was going to share, I write down in the morning, there's like 5 things that I want to do every day and make sure that I'm consistent and do it every day. It comes by John Maxwell, this theory, to write down the 5 things every day and be consistent no matter what, even if it's birthday, anniversaries, you got the flu, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is doing a little bit every time and being consistent. It'll lead you to that result you want. So what I do, I write them down in the morning. I say it out loud. Yes, it's also part of the morning action plan, but then it also goes in the evening action plan because before you go to bed, I pull it out of under my pillow because I put these under my pillow because the subconscious mind works in mysterious ways. So before bed, I say it out loud and I put it under the bed and nighty night.
That's a great idea. Yes. What about, I guess I don't use pillows, so I guess
Yeah,
maybe I can
exactly.
by
So
by the
right
side
by
of
your bed. Good point, because I don't do pillows either. So put, put it next to your, if you have a table or whatever it is, put it next to you. So it'll be right there. It'll be in your frequency. So your intention. So you can, the first thing you see is that when you get up to say it, and the night is right there. So yeah. So
you
those are the two. And what about anything else you want to say?
our 10 minutes are up, so
Thanks.
thank you
You're
so
right.
much for listening, and we try to give you guys tips every week that we come on, and hopefully you have some questions for us in the future. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much and have a great weekend. Have a miraculous and joyous day every day. And we love you. Mwah. See you next
Bye.
time.